This is Idika Imeri Ministry. We are here to talk to you about what will be happening from tomorrow, Thursday. Shante, let's go.
This is the Idika Imeri Ministries Holy Week Church events beginning on Thursday, April 18th, and it will continue through Friday, April 19th. The service will also continue on Saturday at 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The show will be live, and you can watch it on Facebook. If you'd like, you can call into the conference line, which is 515-604-9094, and the code to call in is 648-355-878. to join the line.
Okay, for those of you who are outside the United States and Canada, and it costs you a lot of money to call into the church line, that's why we will do everything possible for you to watch it live on Facebook so that you can participate and not be left out. All right, let's go.
This will be the Holy Week events for 2019. And if you're ready, let's go. Also, we will be gathering on Holy Thursday, which is April 18th at 7 p.m. Central. The liturgy will be the Sacrament of Reconciliation, Healing, and Holy Communion.
Okay, so this means that, continue.
So please get your communion things ready so that you can participate with us.
Okay, so it means that tomorrow, Thursday, if it's already Thursday where you are, it means that when you hear the word liturgy, it means that the type of sacred service that will be happening will be having service of a sacrament of reconciliation, we'll be having healing, and then we'll be having the Holy Communion services. That's the meaning of it. So get your communion things ready. And if you are participating because you are at your job or your offices, then when you get home, you make sure that you turn the broadcast on and follow and do what everybody is doing around the world with our mission. Okay.
Good Friday service will be on April 19th, which is the Day of Atonement, which is strict fasting and observation. The liturgy altar sacrifices is going to be at 12 noon Central Standard Time. Sacred reflections will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay, so when it says the first service is at 12 noon Central Standard Time, that service is called altar sacrifices kind of service. We'll be doing some sacred readings from scriptures. These services are going to be short, like 20 minutes, or highest will be like 30 minutes, you know. Each person who will be participating, please bring your what you want God to do for you. Bring it with you. You are not required to read anything to read it. Each person will stand up and say something like, Lord, I present before you my family. You don't need to mention the name of anybody, not even your name. You just say, you say, I am asking you, O God, to hear my prayer before this altar, before Jesus crucified. I bring, you remember my children, my family members, my job. Lord, you know what I've been asking you about, and I ask you to do this for me. And everybody will say amen to it. Anything you ask on the Day of Atonement, on Good Friday, 12 noon service will be given to you. Just as simple as that. Because that's the one single day that heaven remained open until after Easter Monday. Then it begins to shut slowly. That's how it is. So this is why he says that it's strict fasting and observation of that day. Now let me chip in something. From the time that you see this broadcast, I want you to do what Christian in ancient tradition do. Because like myself, that's what I'll be doing tonight. Do your laundry, dry them, iron, do all your shopping, begin to do all your shopping so that by tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the evening on Thursday, you should have done everything and get it out of the way. The reason is that you don't want anybody to disturb you on the Day of Atonement on Good Friday. You have to stay clear from everybody. If you're at your job, finish your job, go home quickly. I mean, is the time that you need for you and your God. And that time you're going to spend it with us in prayer and in fasting. Vacuum your house, take out trash, and make the house look nice. Buy flowers and put in the house. Watch out for children so that they don't eat, go and pick because they are too flashy. Flowers are beautiful. So make sure if you have little kids, put flowers away from where they are. You know, anything that is dangerous around kids, put it away. Flowers should be put in high places where kids cannot touch it. I mean, crawling little toddlers. Okay. I'm speaking from experience. I've had experience about certain things. That's why I'm telling you. Yeah. So keep flowers far away from where it's so fascinating that they go and pick it and start to eat it. You need to get some Easter flowers and so on, Easter chocolate, Easter eggs. Make sure that you start have some good boiled eggs and color them. You can start coloring them on Good Friday morning. However you're gonna do that, I don't know when you wanna start. Make sure you have your Easter eggs, Easter bunnies. I mean makeup ones. If you have live bunnies, that's fine. But make the house look very nice. Decorate the house. The reason is that Easter is the Christian New Year. That's the Christian as a religion. That's its New Year. Even though a lot of people do not know this, some of you will question why do we need Easter chocolate eggs or Easter egg, real eggs that you open it and eat, or boiled eggs and so on, colored and all of that, because it's one of the highest celebration. Because without the resurrection, the crucifixion doesn't mean nothing. The death of Jesus is meaningless unless the resurrection did happen. So because of the resurrection, his crucifixion is important. That's what I want you to be aware of. So it's a big celebration. God told Moses that the day that the children of Israel, they leave Egypt, becomes the new year for them. The new day, the new month, and that is what the resurrection stands for us. So even if other traditions, other churches, ministry, they don't practice this, I make sure that our people get involved into the heart of the matter. And also remember, that's when heaven begin to be opened. Heaven begin to be opened tomorrow, at least by 12 noon on Thursday, heaven begin to open. There will be a lot of move in the supernatural, in the sky realm, and it will shake the earth too. So make good use of this time. It's gonna be very, very important for you. So make sure you decorate your house, make sure you vacuum, you clean, you sweep. And as you vacuum and sweep, you are going to say everything that doesn't belong to God in this house must leave. Any spirit, any forces of darkness, please, you do not need to call me, because I need also to focus on myself and to focus on what I'm doing. This is a big service, so this is not a time to chat and to talk. You can keep that until the end of May, because after the Easter services, you won't see me for almost like a month. I won't be there for anybody. It will be very rare for anyone to get a hold of me. All right. So that's what you should do. Please put away food and drink, except for your kids, for yourself, put it away, except for medical reason that you need food and snack, then you can eat on Good Friday. But outside that, no. Personally, like myself, I dress in a black cassock. I dress in a black outfit to mourn for the sins of the world and to participate in the activities of heaven during that time. So that's just me, either gray or black. I'm not asking you to put on that because you are not a priest. You are not in the priesthood. That's for us. Um, so I want you to focus on yourself. So we will be coming to pray at the altar. It could be here or at the altar. It does not matter wherever. We'll be doing the shooting. And you will also be receiving some reflections throughout the entire Holy Week from me from now on. So this is gonna be a lot of burden on me to do, but I do it with joy so that you can benefit. So it is not just an observation or a tradition, it's a combination of both. It's something very spiritual, something very powerful, something that will give you everything you need in life. This is it. So the Day of Atonement is very, very important. Good Friday is very, very important. I have kept away food and drinks. I put them away. I will not touch them until after the Easter service, which will happen on Saturday by 11:30 p.m. Central. Is it daylight time or Central Standard Time? Something like that. Now let's go to the next reading, the next person.
Thank you for explaining that very well. On Holy Saturday, April 20th, we will be gathering at 7:30 p.m.
On what?
Central Time.
On Holy what?
On Holy Saturday.
Oh no. On Good Friday at 7 p.m., we will be gathering on the first service on Good Friday is the altar of sacrifices at 12 noon, Central Daylight Time or Central Standard Time. That's the first service. The second service will be at 7 p.m. on the same Good Friday. On the same Good Friday. That will be next tomorrow. 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time on Central Standard Time. And that will be Sacred Reflections. That's what we'll be doing for like 30 minutes. Now let's go to Holy Saturday.
Okay. Holy Saturday, we will gather, that's April 20th, we will gather at 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The liturgy be the sound and voices of Happy Easter.
Okay.
So please bring a candle, and you will light your candle and let your light shine.
Okay. So we will be listening to the voices and sound of Happy Easter. The service begins on Holy Saturday at 11:30 Central Daylight Time, Central Standard Time. That's Central Time, my time. I live in the Midwest of the United States. So that's when the service will begin. And at least by 12 midnight, we will enter into Easter and we will celebrate Easter so that when the day comes, we already in Easter, we've celebrated, we are ready to go so that you can have time for your family on Easter Sunday. You can have time for your family because you've already celebrated Easter. So that's what we want to do. I want you to make Easter a very celebratory event in your life. Make it remarkable, make it beautiful, and that's how it's going to be for this year. And let me also explain to you that if you want to donate for Easter, send in your special gift. Under this video, you will see the Idika Imeri Donate Now button, and you just click it, and it will take you straight to where you want to do that. But if you do not know how to use the internet to do your payment, we have a secure site. Our website is very, very secure. Our PayPal is very, very secure. Just call us at 316-512-6944 or text us at that number. Or you can call our office at 316-665-4400, and Victoria will return your call and will call you personally and take your payments. That's how it's going to be. This is gonna be a very, very important time. Please, whatever broadcast comes up on YouTube or other places in the internet that comes from our ministry, please, I want you to spend either 10 minutes, 20 minutes of that broadcast and let it sink in. Make sure you spend time to think about it. Make sure you spend time to pray with it. Because I will be talking a lot about the blessing and the curse this year during this Holy Week. Because either you get blessed or you are living in a curse. That's why I said to you, make Good Friday to be a strict fasting day, whereby be watching your notification as YouTube will be telling you of the different uh, videos, different broadcasts that are coming out. More than what will be doing, you'll be seeing things coming out, and then you jump into it. Make good use of this time, because this comes once in a year, and it's very, very powerful. Anything you ask God during these services will be granted to you. Come in faith. Faith means that you know that this is what God will do, and that's just the way it is. Don't let your intelligence get into the way. All right, I'm Idika Imeri, and who are the people who are speaking tonight with me?
Victoria.
And who is the other person? Please announce yourself. Shante. Okay, so we have Shante and we have Victoria broadcasting with me tonight. And I want to thank you very much for listening and watching all this. And I will see you very soon for us to get together and we get this going. Good night and bye-bye.